What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life.
And Katie.
Today we are entering Roanoke, Virginia from the south on Route 220 heading north. This will be a very beautiful and scenic drive today. We will have the sun in our face during parts of the ride. I'll make the best I can to accommodate the glare on the screen, but as you can see, we are in Tennessee. West Virginia.
Katie is currently driving,
Through Appalachia.
but Katie wants to be looking at the surroundings.
Keep your eyes on the road now.
Exactly.
This will be a beautiful drive. It's not at its most scenic level yet, but it'll get there.
I'm going to make you drive tomorrow in the morning so I can look a little bit.
Well,
That was rude.
yeah. Was that a Kamala sign?
Yeah.
Very rude. I mean, they vandalized the sign. They're criminals.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Wow.
Wow. People are that uptight about politics around here that
Apparently.
they're willing to vandalize somebody else's sign. That's horrible. I mean, I don't believe in politics. I don't vote. I'm not a registered voter. Don't ever want to be a registered voter. But I do believe that
That was uncalled for.
That's uncalled for. Just to vandalize somebody's sign like that? Wow. Very, wow. I mean, it actually makes you look bad more than them.
No.
Yeah, it kind of makes you look bad.
Especially with that.
Right. So vulgar. I remember, I used to pick up somebody from school, young person, and we were eating outside of a restaurant. They had a big banner that said FB, and the little person asked me, "What does that sign say?" And I've been trying to teach her how to read, so I was reading stuff to her, and I was like, I had to ignore her because I'm not going to tell her. You know, I'm not going to teach somebody that. And then I just thought to myself, you know, what is wrong with people these days, you know? So vulgar and profane and nasty. I'm excited to see Roanoke. It's a beautiful city, located in a beautiful region of the country.
Oh my gosh. This is like something out of Sound of Music.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is something else out here.
Like, I want to put pigtails in my hair and a blue dress and go sing the hills are alive. Yeah.
Brandon where? That was the most random thing you've ever done your whole life right there. It reminds me of like, Brandon where?
I've combined the Sound of Music and Heidi. Yeah.
You know, it'd be great if you at least drove this paper and folks are getting agitated at you. They're already politically charged, and now they're about to be road rage charged.
Yeah.
I think all the money that's been used for political propaganda in the last 2 months would be enough to house all of America's homeless people.
Pretty much. Probably even for the next
what's
10 years.
What's a billboard like that cost? $120, $150? I don't know what they're paying for it. I mean, it's just probably just the labor. The materials probably not even labor. It's going to be pretty. 3 miles, you're taking a left-hand turn down a beautiful area. This is just wow. I'm gonna guess Roanoke is gonna be expensive because of the natural beauty. Natural beauty. Natural beauty. Reduce your speed ahead. You're entering Virginia's something.
Gateway or something like that.
Something about a deer up on here.
I didn't see the word natural.
I had the time
Boone's
of
Mill.
my life, and I've never felt like this before. And I swear, the song is corny. You know what made that song weird? Whoever sings that song, doesn't it sound like an old man's voice more than a young person's voice? It's like the only song an old person sang that became popular. Sounds like an old person's voice. You have not begun to see beauty yet, Katie. You see the type of places I take you to?
Yeah.
It's 45 around here. Slow down with the door down. They'll be excited to see your Florida tags too.
Yeah.
Free money for them.
It is like scary driving here. I
It's
wish
not.
you were driving.
Just don't drive scary. Maybe you need a
This is beautiful.
learn how to drive down there.
Wow.
Oh, it's gorgeous in here. I don't understand why people don't just move to scenic places.
People want it to remain quiet, so they keep outsiders out.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think the Constitution says that you can live wherever you want. But people here are unconstitutionalists. These people out here, they have the people in America are about to abandon the Constitution at this point. Americans are at the point where everything that the Constitution grants, they're against. The freedom of movement. If somebody from New York wants to move here, or a black family or an Asian family wants to move out here, they have the right to do it. But if they do it, they'll get ran out. Because people are unconstitutional. The Constitution says the freedom of mobility. What do you think that means? What do you think that means? You can live wherever you want. But again, people here are unconstitutional. They think they're for the Constitution. They don't. They haven't read it. They haven't read the Constitution once. They even know what it means. I don't want New Yorkers moving here. If you weren't born here, don't belong here. That's not what the Constitution says. Are you an unconstitutionalist?
In a quarter mile, turn left onto State Route 613.
I'll take that. I get this comment, I see this comment 20, 30 times a day on our YouTube channel. They're giving money to all these other countries, but they don't do anything for veterans and disabled
Turn
Americans.
left onto State Route 613.
Where does the Constitution say that you have to give money to people? This isn't a communist country. It's a capitalist country. You're blocking the highway. You're gonna get hit. You better learn how to drive. You're gonna die out here.
Continue for 6 miles.
You better learn how to drive, boy. This is like a historic district or something. Where does the Constitution say that this is a communist country and you have to give people free stuff? This is capitalism. Ain't nothing free here. Well, other countries get free stuff. Have you read the Constitution? The Constitution says that you have to keep a strong military, something about a military. You have to be a global military powerhouse. So if there's a war, you got to be part of it, whether you want to be or not. I'm not saying that's right. I'm saying that's what the Constitution says. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just letting you know that's what the Constitution says clearly. The Constitution clearly denotes that the United States has to have military expenditure on a global level. So if somebody on the other side of the world is trying to become a military powerhouse, they have to go counter that. That's why they send Ukraine money. That's why they send Israel money. I don't know what side they pick. I don't know how that works, but that's what the Constitution says. And again, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm not saying I support it. I'm just letting you know. The Constitution doesn't say you have to give people free stuff. Communists say that. The Constitution don't say that. The Constitution says you got to have an army ready to fight a bunch of Koreans and Russians and stuff like that. That's what the Constitution says right there. And again, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's unless did I misread something?
Oh, cool. Look at you.
Ow! Look at the road, stupid! Don't look at the trees. Look at the dang road. Dude, these roads are not going to forgive you the way I do.
Ooh, look at that creek.
Now look at the road. That's what you need to be looking at.
Could you drive so I can look at the creek?
Drive. Pay attention, dude. It's going to be like this for the next freaking 8 hours of your life. You're going to be sick of seeing trees in the next few days.
Could never be sick of this.
Slow down. Surprisingly, the speed limit is 55 around here, but I would recommend you go half that if you're driving.
Yeah.
And don't look at the trees. Look at the road. That car behind you is going to lose his mind, but it's okay. I'd rather he lose his than you lose your head. I'm sure he can see your Florida tags.
Yeah.
Just put up with it. I've been putting up with you for 15 years now. He's 30 minutes of putting
60.
up. Yeah. Yep. If I've dealt with you for 15 years, he can deal with you for the 13 minutes left of the
You've
drive.
dealt with me for 60.
Right.
Those
Let him get a
before we're
taste of
married.
Katie and see how it makes him feel. I had somebody in traffic the other day. It was like, I've been stuck behind you white for 15 minutes. I'm like, I've been stuck with her for 15 years. How do you think I feel? If you see a place you can pull over that's safe, do it so that those cars can pass you.
There's no.
Okay, I mean, they probably ain't. You just drive safely. Don't come to a full stop, but drive safely.
Yeah.
Those people are gonna lose their freaking minds.
Driving
There's like
17 and 55.
There's no way you're gonna drive 55 through here. I can
I know.
guarantee you that. So, you can just close to the
I
inside.
know.
You're gonna either learn or you're gonna die, Katie. That's about it right there. Easy. You're gonna hit something.
Yeah.
Or there's something's gonna hit you either way. Why don't you just go ahead and like see a driveway or something where you can pull into before these people lose their minds? Let them pass you. Put on your blinker so they can pass you. They're just gonna have to pass you. Go, go, go. Go. Go around here. This is your opportunity. This is a straight shot. Go. Let them pass you.
Yeah.
Let them pass you. Yeah, they're angry.
Okay.
There you go. Go, go. Yeah, they see the Florida tags. They're not happy about your driving. This is beautiful out here. It's an abandoned old house, man. At least they're mowing the grass and not letting it get swallowed by the trees. See, I would always want to live in a place like this. The problem is with, like, most city people don't want to live in the city. People think city people want to live in the city. We want to live in places. We want to live out here. The problem is, if you're Hispanic, Black, or Asian, you move to a place like this, they'll run you out. You know? You think I want to live in a city? I don't want to live in a city. I want to live out here. I want 20 acres out here. And it's not that I can't afford it. It's that if I move out here, they're gonna kill us.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna arrest you, kill you, make you disappear, and say it was a car accident. It's not that we don't want to live in. I don't want to live in a city in a cubicle. I want to live here, but I can't because we live in a very racist country, and these places are for white only, and southern whites only apparently in some places. Because even if northerns, they don't. Again, they're unconstitutional people. They don't believe in the Constitution. If they really believed in the Constitution, they wouldn't be running people out of these places. My ancestors, the Spanish, got rid of all the natives in all the South. The least they could let me do was thank me for it. You know, all the work we put in, all the work the Spaniards put in to clear this land for the Europeans. It wasn't the English that did that. You think the English did that? The English didn't do that. They were too scared. The English didn't even go to Florida until they invented air conditioner. Now the English, and since 1960, the English have shown up in Florida. After air conditioner showed up, then the English showed up. Before air conditioner, ain't no English person stepped foot in Florida. Spaniards were down there since 1493. Winning the land with peaceful treaties. Peaceful treaties down there, I tell you what. This is so beautiful. It almost makes you forget you're in West Virginia. Right? You're in West Virginia, Katie?
Western Virginia.
West Virginia, that's right. And you know what's crazy about this region? The people that settled this region were like the people that were outcasts from England, from New England, the Scottish, the Irish, like the undesirables of New England had to come live over here. They're the ones that the English didn't let them settle in New England. They had to come over here. The Irish ended up over here, and the Scottish and the Irish. Wow, this is so beautiful. The Scottish and the Irish ended up over here because the English didn't let them hang out in New England. Like, y'all are undesirables here. Y'all can't be in New England. You guys got to be out here, because this was like the end of the world. You know, difficult land. It isn't arable. You can't. Nothing that you plant here grows. Yeah, it might be pretty, but if you're living out here in the freaking 1600s, 1700s, living out here would have been a punishment. Like the Northeast, where you have ports, you can get stuff from all over the world. The land will grow stuff. It's arable. This land is hostile. This is rocky. Can't grow crap. Can't grow cotton. Can't grow corn. Nothing. This land is just a difficult place to survive. So the people that settled out here were just kind of like, they had nowhere else. Kind of like how today Hispanics, Asians, and blacks have to live in cities. These people ended up out here because the English were like, no, I can't live up here. They were pushed to live up here. Not because they wanted to, because they had to. History repeats itself once again. Franklin County, Roanoke. History repeats itself once again. You're gonna be going downhill. Slow down. Keep your foot steady. You're gonna be going downhill. It's gonna be a terrifying. You're gonna have to slow down. Just keep it. Slow it down. Don't let it get speed. 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 It's gonna be a rush downhill. So just keep holding it. Keep holding it, and don't slam on the brakes. You're gonna slide. You're gonna have to just keep pressure on it lightly. Keep this pressure steady. You're bouncing. You're gonna fly off the road. Why is the engine revving so hard? Slow down. Why do you have the engine revving so high? Is the transmission temperature hot? The way you're driving, you're gonna break the transmission on the thing. Is your foot off the gas?
Yep.
So why is the engine revving so high? Slow down. You got your foot on the gas and the brakes, don't you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You had your foot on the gas and look at that.
Only the brake.
No, you had your foot on both of them. That's why the engine was revving so high. Bro, you're gonna get us killed. Pay attention, man. Why do you think the engine was revving so high? You had your foot on the gas and the freaking brakes.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. So why was the engine revving so high? You're gonna get us killed, man. I'm not gonna save you. I got a good life insurance policy on you. I know there's a 50-50 chance I could go too, but there's a 50-50 chance I could go too, but I'm willing to take that chance right about now. I look over there. She's on the brakes and the engine's revving. I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, what's going on here? I look down there. She's got her foot on both of them. She had her foot on the gas and on the freaking...
You're blind.
No. How do you think you had it at 4,000, revving at 4,000 going downhill? Pay attention, bro.
I had it on.
You're gonna kill us one day, man. I can say como basura to have your foot on the gas and the brakes at the same time. Why do you think it was revving so high? You're on the brakes and the engine's revving. Why? Learn how to drive.
In a quarter mile, turn left to stay on Merriman Road.
Speed up. There's nothing in front of you right now. You're taking a left up ahead.
That was the road ends.
I'm not gonna save you. If you want to drive off a freaking cliff, it's
Turn
about
left
time.
to stay on Merriman Road.
It's been 16 long years that I've married with you. I'm looking over there. I'm like, she's going down here, and the engine's revving at 5,000. And I'm hearing the turbo. I'm hearing the brakes and the turbo squeal. I'm like, what on earth is going on here? Go. I look down there. I'm like, what is going on? The engine's revving at 5,000, and she's going downhill.
On Merriman Road for 3/4 of a mile.
Bro, pay attention, man. You're scared. You're all froze up. Pay attention. You're gonna get killed out here, man. You're either gonna learn how to drive or you're gonna die one day. I'm tired of screaming at you. You're either gonna learn or you're gonna die. I'll call my insurance guy real quick. He was telling me I could get an even higher policy on you. Is that Lassie? I ain't saving you. You're either gonna learn to drive or you're gonna die. I'm tired of screaming at you. You're gonna learn. If anybody knows dangerous drives in America, I'm gonna look up the most dangerous roads in America and put Katie on back to back. Put on a helmet and watch what happens. You don't have a stop sign. Why are you slowing down?
I'm not.
You're confusing people.
In 1,000 feet, at the traffic circle, take the third exit and stay on Merriman Road.
We're in Roanoke.
In 800 feet, at the traffic circle, take the third exit and stay on Merriman Road.
I couldn't believe. I look over there. I'm like, the car's revving at 7,000 revs per minute. I hear the turbo spooling up. I'm like, what on earth is going on? Why are you stopping? You're already in the round. Yeah, you are. We're going to.
No, I wasn't.
I'm gonna
Exit
get that
the
life
traffic
insurance up
circle
to $2
onto
million.
Merriman Road.
I
Continue
might need
for
some
1.5
I'm gonna have
miles.
some medical expenses after you die. Give me a helmet and go for some country rides, Katie. Give me a helmet, some knee pads. Would you believe that the highest fatality rate in the country is in South Carolina, not here?
Wow.
It's like, does that make any sense? You know
What are they doing in South Carolina?
The state doesn't care about the people. They're reckless. Look at these roads. You're going to tell me that South Carolina has the highest accident fatality rate in the country? How? Look at this road. It makes no sense. You would think places like this or Wyoming or Alaska would have the highest fatality rates on the road. No, it's South Carolina. Do they have mountains? No. What do they have? Careless politics. They don't care about their roads. They ban squatted trucks though. But I can see how I can see Virginia banning squatted trucks. You imagine coming up behind a squatted truck?
Fear for your life, man.
Well, you wouldn't be a danger to other people. You'd be a danger to yourself. You're not gonna go ram into another vehicle. You ram off a cliff before you hit another vehicle. Very interesting building styles here. It's Roanoke. I've always wanted to see the city. Never thought I'd have enough disposable income or time to see it. I don't know if you know this, but this was supposed to be a 10-minute drive, and it's been like in half an hour. We're 23 minutes into this, and it was supposed to be like a 10-minute drive, but bless your heart, you're driving. You're doing the best you can down there.
Yes, I am.
I'm sure the person behind you is just gonna watch where we get out and like go on a crime spree on you when we
In a
get
quarter
there.
mile, turn right onto Brambleton Avenue.
1682. I am so sorry for what this woman's doing to you guys, Virginia. Watch this person behind her is like about to lose. Is that a Florida type house?
Where?
Right there. Like you look at the road, don't look at their house.
At the light, turn right onto Brambleton Avenue.
You see why you need me, Katie? You don't appreciate me enough. I've been driving through places like this for you for years. You see what I do for you?
In a quarter mile, turn right.
Your palms sweating?
A little bit, not too much.
Yeah, I seen your leg was sweating. Yeah, your foot on the gas and that's about ran us off the. I look over there, I'm like, wow. I hear the turbo spooling up, and I'm like, I look over there, and she's at 5,000 revs per minute. I'm like, what is going on? You're not going uphill, you're going downhill. I look over there, I see the revs are like I'm like, Katie, that's not funny, bro. Why are you laughing?
Like, what is going on with you? Why are you lying?
I'm not lying. I heard the turbo spooling while you were going downhill. That's how I figured it out. I figured it out because I heard the turbo. Like, the turbo's like, I can't do it. The turbo sent me a text message like, I can't do. The GM app sent me a text message like, Jose, I can't do this. It's right here.
Turn right, then turn right.
The turbo, the GM app sent me a text message like, you're gonna have to slow down. Like, you're going 120 miles an hour or something down there. I'm like, no, we're not. We're going downhill. That's a van.
I understand it's a van.
Okay. Okay, we're here. I'm excited.